My name is Abby Shelton. I will be telling you how having a pet can make your life significantly better. So most households in America can be categorized in two ways: families with a pet and families without a pet. So according to the Insurance Information Institute, 68% of people, that's roughly 85 million families, have a pet. I am included in that 25 million with my pet Deku. He's a miniature Australian Shepherd. He's only just a few weeks old. But the last 32% can be plagued with a variety of different issues. Those issues can be lack of money to provide for the pet, lack of training experience, or just not wanting to be able to train and care for the pet. And then one of the most serious would be the allergies. Besides those with allergies, most people don't think that pets will benefit them very much, whether in health or just any other aspects of their life. So I will be discussing the top 3 reasons why most people do not have pets, and why these are only very small pieces of the puzzle that can make your life so much better with an animal. So one of the biggest reasons that most families don't want pets are health related. Many people have allergies that they just can't control. And it's one of the hardest to really overcome, because if there was a cure, there would be a lot of people to jump at the chance of having an animal. According to anaphylaxis.org, in the case of allergy to cats, dogs, or horses, skin flakes known as dander cause allergy reactions because they merge with animal saliva or urine. So most people can't really control the fact that they are allergic to animals. When it comes to training, most people, they don't have the patience to train their pets, or they don't really have the money to take them to a place where they'll train your dog for you. So a lot of people just completely disregard the idea of having a pet because they don't have the time or really the patience to take care of their pet. And then the other reason that people don't get pets is the cost of having a pet. So the average cost and time requirements to care for a dog can be about $137 monthly. That's for food, for supplies, treats, anything along those lines, as well as vet bills and other things such as that. Annually, that can get up to $1,649. That's $21,437 within that dog's lifetime, in the span of about 13 years on average. So that could pay for my college tuition, to be frank. So you can't really help having allergies, but there are certain things that can actually reduce your family to have allergies in the future. Studies have been shown that having an animal in the house while either pregnant or with a child can significantly reduce the presence of allergies and even asthma. So I'm going to play a quick video.
The hygiene hypothesis is the concept that early exposure to a variety of microorganisms may decrease the risk for chronic inflammatory diseases like asthma. 2 Swedish studies that tracked 650,000 children found that exposure to farm animals and even dogs can have this kind of effect. Living on a farm cut kids' asthma rate by half. Just having a dog in baby's first year was linked to a 13% lower risk of asthma later on. Most Americans don't live on farms, but these findings show that raising a baby in a household with a dog could have benefits beyond love and companionship. Early exposure to cats as well as dogs may offer some protection from developing allergies as well as asthma.
And that was just one statistic. So training doesn't really take much besides patience. The average time for actually training a dog only takes 5 to 15 minutes, just a couple times a week. So it really doesn't take that much time out of your day to try and train your dog, just to even do simple tricks or even to potty train them. Also, if money isn't an issue, there are pet training services that will train your dog or whatever other animal for like an hour. So there's really no excuse to just not wanting to train a dog besides lack of patience. And then most of the benefits outweigh the cost. If cost is what you're worried about, there's so many things that tie into having an animal that it almost is ridiculous to not have one. So some of the studies that I've found are they are linked with associations of pet ownership with lower blood pressure and less risk of heart attack or stroke with volunteer participants. An intervention study measured the impact of adverse life events and established those having a pet cope significantly better than those not having one. Elderly pet owners without immediate medical attention coped with stressful life events better when they had a pet. The telephone interview associated with pet ownership with better physical and mental health, fewer visits to a physician, and fewer medications involving problems with blood pressure, sleep, cholesterol, or heart problem. Pet ownership was also connected with better self-reported physical and psychological health and fewer visits to see a physician when the most important demographic variables were controlled. So having a pet can keep you from going to the doctor more. Besides all of this, just the care and love from an animal is pretty much outweighs any of the costs that it comes with. Having an animal is the best thing that you can have. So, if you have the ability to take care of one of these amazing creatures, I promise you that you will not regret it.